Tomorrow's the big day here in New York for your father. According to all the polls, he's going to win big. Right now, the CBS Battleground poll says Trump 54, Cruz 21, John Kasich 19.
Yeah, we're going to have a great day tomorrow. I mean, we're so excited. Now, remember, we've been fighting on away turf the entire time. Now we finally get to come home. And in New York, our whole lives have treated us so well. And we're going to do so great here tomorrow. And it's just a lot of fun. And just the friends that are coming out of the woodwork, I mean, it's really been amazing.
You guys are new to politics. Everybody knows that, and that's part of the allure, possibly, of your dad's success so far. But all this new with the delegates acquisition, the way it's done, is really throwing a lot of people off who feel as though their votes are being discounted. Here is your dad yesterday in Poughkeepsie talking about the process.
Nobody has better toys than I do. I can put them in the best planes and bring them to the best resorts anywhere in the world. Doral, Mar-a-Lago. I can put them in the best places in the world. California, I have something that blows everything away. But it's a corrupt system.
But he's talking about with delegates to be wined and dined in order to come to your direction rather than earned by votes.
Well, it is a corrupt system. He's 100% right. I mean, look at Colorado. The people didn't even get to vote, right? That's not democracy. I mean, people in the United States, they vote. And, you know, here you have a little boys club, and they decide who they want to be commander-in-chief. I mean, we live in America. People get to vote, and the fact that my father is millions and millions of votes ahead, yet delegates keep on getting stripped from him. I mean, it really is a broken system.
But it's just the way that Colorado's set up, Wyoming's set up that way, where, you know, a lot of people in those states would like to go vote, but they've done it this way for years.
But the Republican Party has, I think, a perception problem, right? I mean, people, this really upsets people. You see Arizona, right? You covered it better than anybody. You had people waiting in line for 3-4 hours to vote. Right, then fast forward 2 months, and then all of a sudden, those people's opinions, those people's time, that's stripped from them. That's not democracy. I mean, that's just not democracy.
At this point, though, can anything be done about it? I mean, your father is complaining about the system. A lot of people agree with him. But these rules have been set in place. Is there anything that can be done?
Yeah,
Maybe in the next election. But in this election, is there anything that can be done?
Well, absolutely. What's going to be done is we're going to win. I mean, we're going to win big tomorrow. We're going to win big on the 26th, which, you know, has a lot of states, obviously. They're also up here in the Northeast. You know, we're going to win big. We're going to win Pennsylvania. We're going to win Connecticut. We're going to win New Jersey. We're going to win Maryland. We're certainly going to win California. It's really our time to come home, and, you know, we're going to do very, very well over the next couple of months.
And your goal is, I mean, obviously the goal is 1237, sure. But is that the plan A without a plan B? It's like you'll not play the delegate game, you'll just win it outright, and if it doesn't happen, let the chips fall where they may?
Listen, in the real world, you always have plan A, B, and C, right? But we're going to win. We're going to get to 1237. I'm really confident. I mean, I'm really, really confident we're going to get to 1237. It's going to start here tomorrow. We're going to have a great day tomorrow.
Well, Ted Cruz, he stayed silent yesterday publicly, but he did put something on social media. This is the picture he put on. He's basically calling your dad a whiner. He says, you can order your temper tantrum attire here. He has a baby onesie and a baby bib.
Well, you know,
what's your response?
It's kind of shocking. We're millions of votes ahead of Ted Cruz, you know, and quite frankly, he doesn't have any path from here on forward. I mean, he really has no path.
He's coming in third in New York.
Of course. After New York values comment, he can't win this state. He wouldn't win this state. He wouldn't have won the state anyway, even if it wasn't for that comment. But the same thing on the 26th with New Jersey and all these other places. I mean, he's just not winning in this part of the country. I mean, he's not winning. He did very well in caucus states, you know, closed, very small closed primaries. And again, that's why we're millions of votes ahead of him. But
well, after Wisconsin was coming home, I mean, you know, Wisconsin, a lot of people thought maybe Ted Cruz is coming back and is going to win. And then the next state is New York. So that was a home run for your father.
Well, listen, we fought on everybody else's territory, as I was saying. You know, so, you know, Wisconsin wasn't a state that we knew very well. You know, we come back to states that we've worked in our whole lives where, you know, our friends reside, our employees reside. I mean, we're just going to do so well in these states.
Well, the projections are that Mr. Trump, your dad's going to win on the Republican side. On the Democrat side, it looks like Hillary Clinton's going to win by at least 10. Yeah. You know, your father's already looking to the general election, and given the fact that he has his penchant for affixing a nickname, not a positive one, on his opponents, it's not surprising he's finally come up with one for Hillary Rodham Clinton. You're about to hear it, and then she's going to respond on one of the chat shows. Watch this.
And then, of course, we have Crooked Hillary. Crooked Hillary, folks. She's been crooked from the beginning, and to think that she has a shot at being our president, crooked Hillary Clinton. We can't let it happen.
He can say whatever he wants to say about me. I really could care less.
Okay, so Crooked Hillary apparently is what he's going to use for right now. She doesn't, it doesn't bother her, she says.
Well, it's actually a great compliment, right? She turned her attention to us. For the last, 2 weeks, she's been running negative ads against us in New York.
Right.
So she's already turned our attention to us, which is a great compliment because she's effectively saying that we have, we're going to be the nominee and he's going to be the nominee. So It's going to be an interesting battle between the two of them. I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of fuzz on her record, to say the least, and he's certainly going to go after it. And
a lot of fuzz?
He's going to go after it in a way that no one's ever gone after it before.
Right. Eric, no doubt about it, you guys haven't done much fundraising, but when it comes to the general, you probably will.
Yeah.
One of the craziest, most bizarre situations was over the weekend when George Clooney condemned the fundraising situation in America and then charged, what, $300,000 a plate?
$353
to go
to
to his house with him and his wife and campaign for Hillary.
I was shaking my head. I mean, it made no sense. I mean, was that not the most hypocritical statement in the history of statements? I couldn't believe it.
But then did you hear what he said? It actually got better. This is what he said about meeting your dad one time. Listen.
I met him once. I was sitting down at a table. He was nice, and we talked a couple of times, I think, and then he went on Larry King and told everybody I was very short. Which I said, I met you sitting down. But no, it's not about that.
I think George Clooney is just under 6 feet tall.
Yeah, listen, I didn't see the statement. That is funny. I mean, it really is funny.
Actually, we looked it up. He's 5'11". He says he's 5'11", but don't you guys lie about that? Does that mean he's
5'11" qualifies as 6 feet?
I'm 6'5", so he's very short compared to me, right, Ansley? He's very short.
Right, yes.
Exactly.
Now, real quick, Eric, how does it work when you campaign? You guys are bulking up big time. You got you got Governor Walker's head of campaign, the campaign chair, and you also have Paul Manafort, and then you still have Corey there. How's it coming together?
It's amazing, right? I mean, we're really ramping up for the general. We think we're going to get that nod. I mean, we truly believe we're going to get that nod. So.
Like, who's in charge, like, out of all three of them?
Well, everybody makes a team effort. Everybody
Your dad.
My father's in charge, but everybody does different things. You know, Paul's really taking on the delegates, and, you know, and Corey's obviously still running part of the campaign, et cetera. But, you know, we're really ramping up to the general. You know, as you know, campaigns really progress in nature. And, you know, we're going to start focusing on the big prize because we're going to get there. I mean, we're certainly going to go into the convention by far with the most delegates. We're going to get to 1237. I really think we're going to be going after Hillary. And you can tell she's already ramping up and coming after us, as I said before.
The polls are opening 23 hours from right now. Eric Trump, thank you very much. We know you got to go,
Thank you.
you know, shake some hands, kiss some babies, stuff like that.
We'll be kissing a lot of babies.
Thank you very much.